What's going on, guys? Today we've got a brand new item that just arrived here at AMain Hobbies. It's the Yokomo YZ-4 SF. This is Yokomo's flagship 4-wheel drive 10-scale electric buggy, and it is the new IFMAR World Champion, thanks to Ryan Mayfield, who won one World Champion title with his Yokomo YZ-2 DTM Mayfield Edition, and then a second title with his YZ-4 SF. So congratulations to Mayfield and the whole Yokomo team. Now this vehicle, the SF, is meant to be a top-of-the-line competition kit. It includes a lot of premium items that aren't normally found on some models, like a lot of aluminum upgrades, carbon fiber goodies, and then you also receive 2 sets of shock springs and 2 sets of sway bars, depending on if you're going to be using the car on lower traction dirt surfaces or high traction astro surfaces. So with that said, let's crack this thing open. Bam! All right, let's see. Let's just grab parts right off the top. This is bag 12. It has all of our shock parts. There are no springs in here, but there are some parts trees. There are some shock tools, are really cool anodized shock bodies. Lots of aluminum parts go on these shocks. Here are those shock bodies, if you can see them better. All the parts needed for the shocks pretty much in this one bag. Okay, here's our springs. This is bag 17. So we've got 2 sets of springs here. Now, I believe the dark springs are the dirt springs. So we've got orange and green. And then on this side, these are part of the RP series, the Race Performa, I believe. And then we have green for the back. And on the front, purple. It's purple. And then right here we have machined pistons included in white and black, which is really nice. I'm a big fan of machined pistons being included. There are more pistons in this shock bag, but you don't want to use those. Use the machined pistons. 2 wings, clear Lexan. This is like a high-speed reinforced wing with these little dimple nipple things, and then 1 standard clear wing. Front and rear gearboxes, halves. These are our wheels with 12mm hexes, front and rear 4-wheel drive dish wheels. Fluids, let's see, 500 and 350 for the shocks, 5,000 and 10,000 for your differentials, and then there's a little bit of grease included in the package as well. This is bag. There's a lot of bags in here. So this is a bag containing our aluminum hinge pin holders, as well as the inserts to go along with those, as well as our sway bars and sway bar hardware. Now this is one big bulky bag with lots of different items. We've got ball cups on the back, as well as our steel turnbuckles. I see our big 87 tooth spur gear that's included. There's our aluminum motor mount. There's a 19 tooth pinion gear included, as well as our T-wrench. There's some Allen keys, and then a turnbuckle wrench. Lots of parts in this big old bag. Here's our J Concepts body, uncut. It's got a protective film on there. It's pretty darn nice. I think they call it the S1. It's the standard body. It's not the lightweight body. Number 0351 on the back. It's a pretty nice body though. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom of our box. These are our rear arms, our rear hubs, our rear drive shafts, our rear aluminum hexes that are 4.3mm offset, as well as our hub bearings, and all the parts that are needed for that rear assembly. Same thing for the front. Our front drive shafts are stapled on here. I should also point out that the front and rear drive shafts are pre-assembled. Front drive shafts say 77mm, and the rear say 65. So again, with the front, we have our arms, our hubs, All the hardware that's needed, it's all included in this bag. All right, we're getting down to the very little what's remaining. This is bag one with our side guards for our chassis. We have our plastic spline pieces that kind of reinforce the chassis. Those plastic pieces are in there, as well as the carbon fiber pieces that go on top. And there's a few extra suspension hangers in here. Yes, all right, let's get down to it. So we've got our manual and our chassis left. There are some decals and window masks included inside of the manual. All right, let's take a look at this chassis. Nice. Check that out. Very flat, very thin. It looks like an extra hole was added here for some reason. You can tell by the anodize. That's not a problem though. Once you put a screw in that hole, add a chassis protector, it won't even matter. Very nice chassis though. Very nice car. Alright guys, that wraps it up for the YZ-4 SF. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave that down below. And if you want more info on the YZ-4 SF, we'll put a link down below to head straight over to AMain Hobbies. My name is Brett, and thanks for watching.